Hi everybody, this is the day 20 or 21 of Chemo 2. So I'm feeling pretty normal, all things considered. Energy is, not as good as it was before chemo started, but I'm not doing bad. Sleeping good and eating good, maybe eating too good. But I did have my colonoscopy to see what was going on with my colon, and when they finished procedure, they couldn't figure out, they didn't see anything obvious. They did a couple of little biopsies, so we'll wait to see what happens there, but it's probably just from my medications, or it could be a side effect from my, not a side effect, but from my autoimmune disease, because it can infect your intestines. But anyway, it'll come and go, and just something I'll have to deal with, and it's, something that's manageable, so it's no big deal. But I tell you what, if you've never had a colonoscopy, the prep is far worse than the actual procedure. Just having a drink, there's the nasty fluid that they make you drink, so it cleans out your intestines, and it's a lot of really runny poo, and that's 2 days of that. So I was so glad when that was over and I could actually eat solid food again. But the only new weird thing I've noticed is my teeth are super sensitive to cold, and it may be a side effect of the treatment. I don't know, it probably is. But it's not a big deal. Just, super cold things like really cold drinks or really cold foods, like out of the fridge or the freezer. It just, it zaps. If you've ever had an exposed root, it's like having all your teeth feeling like they're exposed roots. So, the only thing to really do with that is just not to eat really cold foods or let them touch your teeth, but not a big deal. It's a manageable side effect. But it's been over 100 degrees here for the last couple of days, and that makes getting out and getting exercise difficult. But overall, okay. Tomorrow's chemo number 3, and hopefully I won't have a bad reaction. They decided not to give me the full dose of Benadryl, which severely constipated me. But so they're going to cut that in half, and hopefully that will help. And they're also going to give me a liter of fluids at the same time to help, keep me hydrated, because the Benadryl is known to cause constipation and dehydration. So hopefully with those two things in combination, my treatment will go smoothly, and I will have a nice transition from chemo into nadir, which is, if you've never heard of nadir before, it's the period of time when your blood and your your immune system become depressed. So that's when you're more anemic and more prone to infection during that time. And it's usually starts with about a week after your treatment, but as soon as you receive chemo, your blood immediately starts to get attacked, or your immune system is getting attacked, damaged by the chemo. So, but you don't really hit a period of lowness until a few days, 5 to 7 days after treatment, where your body's not able to keep up with the loss of cells. So, but then after between 12 and 14 days, after that, your body's able to start recovering, and you're making new blood cells and you're healing. So it's just a process. I have this one and then 3 more chemos after that, and then I just go on to Heparsin and Perjeta, which has its own, side effects that do accumulate over time, but it's not as tiresome and immune compromising as the chemo itself is. So anyway, I'll let you know if anything new interesting pops up, if I learn anything new and interesting. But anyway, stay healthy and be happy. Take care.